What's up, fight fam? Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Mizzy Mike with All About Boxing. Last night, Terence Crawford versus Israil Madrimov. Beautiful fight. Beautiful fight. Great fight. I look at it like a high-level chess match, for sure, hands down. That was definitely I'm not going to say tough as in tough, like rugged, hard, just a lot of punishment tough. I'm talking about tough as in mentally tough. That was a mental tough fight for Crawford because Madrimov showed that he was game, he was skilled, and he definitely was trying to outthink Crawford. Crawford, at moments, I figured like, damn, Crawford definitely getting outthought by Madrimov. Being his patience, man, that patience, bro. That patience when you fighting them boxer punches and them slick boxer punches, when you have patience and using them feints, man, it definitely can throw off their timing and their rhythm, man. And that's what Madrimov was doing. That's what he was doing. But I just feel like that's what, being though that he was so patient with that jerky style and using all them feints, it just kept making Crawford reset. So it never really gave Crawford that advantage to really take his foot on the gas and go, because he was so worried about what was coming from Madrimov, that heavy right hand. Now, how I look at it, see, my prediction video, I did a prediction video and I talked about Madrimov his jab and his straight right hand. Now, Madrimov and his team, man, they went about this game plan real smart. And think about Bud Crawford and his team. We know how they work. We know their mindset when it comes to game plan. Go back to Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. When Terence Crawford fought Errol Spence, Bomac said the game plan was basically to take Errol's strength away. And what was Errol's biggest strength coming into that fight? His jab. Now, as I was watching the little bit of fights that I could find on Madrimov before the fight, and when I did my prediction video, I noticed that. I said, damn, Madrimov got a nice fast jab and a straight right hand. Like, nice. Like, that's how he set up a lot of them looping left hooks off that jab. Definitely. When you watch Madrimov fight, not the Terence Crawford fight, because he brought a different game plan. Go back and watch another one of Madrimov fights before he fought Crawford. He used that fast jab to the head, to the body, and it opened up a lot of looping left hooks for him. And I think that left hook was Madrimov. That jumping, leaping left hook is Madrimov's biggest weapon. But we see that he used it a couple of times against Crawford, but it didn't work. Crawford was onto it. And that's why I say him and Book, they came in with that game plan to take away Madrimov's jab, because Madrimov showed us in the only fights that we could find of him, that was a weapon of his. That jab opened up a lot of them leaping left hooks. So Bud and them definitely went about things the right way, coming in, turning southpaw so he can take away that jab, because that was one of the main things they was worrying about. He didn't want to stay orthodox, and Madrimov started getting that jab working and turn one of them hooks over and happen to land. So what Bud did, that's why he switched southpaw 30 seconds within the fight, because he knew, I got to take that jab away, because that's what they saw when they was watching film. That nice jab, that nice fast jab and straight right hand that was leaping, and that turned into a leaping hook after a while. So for Bud being southpaw, it definitely helped with that. Now, what I could say, watching that fight, I feel as though if Bud would have turned it up a little bit earlier, meaning start walking Madrimov down a little bit sooner, the fight he probably could have hurt. Because I noticed once Bud started putting the pressure on and really coming forward and being aggressive and turning it into a fight and making Madrimov fight, that's when Bud started getting his success. Now, Madrimov definitely had some good moments in the fight, but the thing is, he didn't control majority of the rounds. He just had little spurts in the fight when he landed some good shots, yeah. Now, what I could say, I can definitely say that Madrimov landed the cleaner shots. Cleaner, but come on, you got to land them clean shots all night, especially if it's not knocking your opponent out for you to think you're going to get the win. Yeah, he probably landed the cleaner shots, but Bud was popping that jab and them check hooks and them hooks. Yo, he was from round one. Bud came out through that jab. Boom, I knew it was on. I said, uh-oh, we about to have another night just like the Errol Spence night. He came out popping that jab, moving it fast, and I already knew it was going. Bud came out. He stayed disciplined. He fought a perfect game plan. I'm not going to say perfect. He fought a good game plan. He could have did one or two things a little different. And I think just pressing a little bit more. But I understand why he didn't press right away. You got to think about it. Madrimov's a big dude, man. Jumping up to 154. He already said leading up to the fight, he don't know how his body going to react. He got to see. So it's like, of course, he's not going to come out there in the first couple rounds, press to get action. But once he started picking up and pressing it, and Bud realized that was the way to go. Pardon that, I'm outside. But Bud realized that was the way to go. It definitely changed the narrative of the fight. Now, and on Madrimov, and what I say he could have did more, it's like he wasn't letting his hands go enough. But we understand why. Look who he had in front of him. Good morning. Look who he had in front of him. He had a devastating counterpuncher. So he was trying to. Madrimov changed his style for Bud. He changed his style. Madrimov don't come in and sit back and wait. He changed his style for Bud. So that was shocking to Bud. It was shocking to me. It was shocking to a lot of the boxing experts that know. You probably feel me? And it was definitely smart because he made it tough for Bud, but being though Bud is so game, Bud wasn't going for that. He wasn't about to let him walk him to sleep. That's basically what he was trying to do. He was trying to walk Bud to sleep, and Bud wasn't going for that. Bud stuck to the game. Now listen, a lot of these top fighters in that same situation that Bud was in would have got stopped for sure. Hands down, would have got stopped. And I'm gonna say this right now. Everybody that's saying, oh, Bud had a tough fight and Bud shouldn't fight Canelo. But listen, bro, Madrimov was a big dude. And I clearly see, yeah. And Bud said it himself. Yes, Madrimov was strong, but the punching power wasn't, yeah. I honestly believe Bud was the harder puncher last night. I believe Bud was the harder puncher last night. And for Madrimov to land them clean shots on Bud, he didn't buzz him, hurt him or nothing. Once Bud started sitting down on them punches, you saw he almost stopped Madrimov. He could have stopped Madrimov in that 11th round. If he would have pressed a little bit more right after that, when he hurt Madrimov, he could have stopped Madrimov in that 11th round for sure. For sure. Come on, Bud was definitely the harder puncher. And that's his first fight at 154. So imagine 2 or 3 fights once he fell into that 154. Come on now. Come on, bro. Now, should Bud take a Canelo fight next? Absolutely not. I totally agree with you guys. He should not take a Bud fight next, but I definitely give Bud a chance to beat Canelo. Jump up and beat Canelo off the game plan. He showed that he could hold his own against a big guy with kind of similar style to Canelo. Come on now, kind of similar style to Canelo. Come on now, he ain't as big as Canelo, but still, Bud was the bigger puncher. Bud was the stronger, harder puncher than Madrimov. Madrimov was the stronger, bigger person, yes, but he wasn't the stronger, harder puncher. Terence Crawford, the one who jumped up, the one who came from 35, was the stronger, bigger puncher last night. So that's why we got to look at all of these things, man, when it comes to the can Canelo fight Crawford. But on that narrative right there, wait, before I say that, back to Madrimov. And another thing, Bud, trust me, mark my words, Terence Bud Crawford would have he's going to get a lot more credit. Want me to tell you when? The next time we see Madrimov fight, because now Madrimov done became a bigger star. His name is, everybody know who Madrimov is, just for going the distance and putting up a tough fight with Crawford. So Madrimov is about to get some top names. And once Madrimov run through some of these top names and make them fights look a lot more easier and then how he did against Bud Crawford, y'all gonna say, oh, Bud was great. Oh, Bud did this. Oh, Bud did that. Oh, Bud did this. Come on now. And mark my word, that's what's going to happen. I see it. Because I'm seeing now a lot of people, man, I honestly, I don't see nobody else at 154 Let me see. Let me think about before I say that. Listen, man. I don't see nobody at 154 beating Madrimov, man. Madrimov is a tough dude, bro. Madrimov is a tough dude, man. They saying they want to see Virgil Ortiz and Madrimov. I mean, Virgil Ortiz and Crawford if they don't make the Canelo fight. So how about we see how Virgil do against Madrimov? They sparred each other right before. Let's see how he do against Madrimov. Let's see how he do. That's what. Let's see how some of these other top 154 pounders that been at 154 that's set into the weight. Let's see how they do against a Madrimov at 154, and then that's gonna change the narrative that everybody is trying to put out there and say Crawford struggled with this man. Nah, Crawford didn't struggle with this man. Crawford had a high-level chess match against this man, and Crawford won the chess game. That's it. It's your boy Mizzy Mike. I'm out.